Alright. So, we're back in the creative world for right now. Because I have a slightly more thought-out design for what I want this to be. First, all this shit's gotta go. Okay. We're gonna start with some wool on the ground here to kind of map out exactly what I'm doing. It's F3. Is F3 just F3? Fuck, alright. Oh, wait, no, we have journey map for this. Okay, so 1724, 253, negative 313. I don't know how long I need this to be, so right about here. That's good. That's good enough. Okay. We have an opening here. One long or longer, I guess. Place to start, and then these branch off once, twice. Nope. Wait. 3 times. Actually, these branch off 3 times. Means these should probably actually be longer. So far, it already looks like that. Burn the midnight oil and smell the midnight oil. I want to guess what they refer to. If I had to guess 2 completely different things. Nope. Okay, well, immediately I think, you know, staying up late. I don't know why you would need two different ones for that, though. Be studying all night. Look like you've been studying all night. You basically got it. Oh, okay. But with this, we have one input. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 outputs. Now, I was kind of wrong when I said we needed 16 outputs. We need 17, actually. So, put another one there. We can have that be the output, and then have that be the furnace. Now here, we could shorten these a little bit. Maybe not that much, but a little bit. And then we have, like, the actual proper mechanism part here. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Now, it's kind of a fucking stupid design, but it works, right? I would have something like crossover a line, but I'm not sure how to do that, which is part of the reason why we're doing it this way. But I also want to suggest... Oh, fuck. Just using minecarts? Again, I don't know how much this is going to work. Like, just like that. Yeah, it seems like that could just work fine as is, right? Oh, I almost thought that that penny for your thoughts meant that your thoughts aren't worth much. But it's basically the opposite. Yeah, I've heard that before, but I've never really known what it actually means, you know? Hey! How's it going? Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm working out some overcomplicated bullshit right now. Trying to make it less overcomplicated. How are you doing? Of course, every lever here could be substituted for a redstone link, which is probably what we're going to end up doing. Shit. Any old fucking furnace. We'll use an obsidian one. And then whatever MI thing... Mixer? Maybe? Just to test shit out. Two entirely different parts. Alright, that way... Might need powered rails. Make it go off. How's the stream going so far? Pretty good, pretty good. First half hour was kind of a shit show, but everything's getting better now. We're actually powering it later, but important part, that works as it should. Then it gets sent back somehow. And figure out how. Could we maybe... With like an output chest... No, because we need the output chest to go back into it. Alright, that I'm not entirely sure how to do. Could... Needs to be a hopper minecart specifically. If we are doing it like this. Could... something like this potentially work? We have... Does this take from adjacent storage? Other way around. Put a chest in here. That gets pumped in this chest into that hopper. Oh! They did it! They did the thing! Thank you, Patat! Holy shit, maybe they don't actually avoid the question. Maybe I've just gotten unlucky. Man! I held my breath. Me too, honestly. I had a feeling something like that was gonna end up happening. Okay, if it's something that actually could be smelted, we'll say log. Log in the cop and the minecart. Does that go into the furnace? No. Okay, that's bad and wrong and also bad. Okay, so maybe we do need to do the crazy bullshit mechanism way. All right, that's fine. We can do that. We can do the crazy bullshit mechanism way. This right here is more along the lines of what I mean by mechanism. So a few blocks out and down. I was like 90% certain, but that quote was basically my license to kill. Yep, exactly. That's why I have it there. I'm glad it worked at least once. Not even barely matters, but it bothers me. There. Real people don't give a fuck how long your streamer has been streaming. That's true, I guess. Skinwalkers just want to blend in. Oh. Oh, now we're good. Okay. Oh, why did I have to build this whole thing sideways? It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so we have the input, we have the long main thing, we have the first two branches. Okay. That's two more branches off of that for all except that one. Or, sorry, one more branch. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Finally, we had one more. Here, I think. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. So another thing I was worried about was how we were gonna have incrementing steps. Could have like some kind of counter? Wrong kind of counter, buddy. Counter screen module? RF tools utility. Oh wow. Counter can count redstone pulses up to a specified maximum, and when maximum is reached, output a redstone pulse of its own. Okay. Module from the screen to display the current count of a counter. What's the difference? That work? No, it needs to be like I think it specifically needs to be our setup to really see how it's gonna work. But for right this moment we can use a motor. Yeah, cool. Drop red wool there. Does that go into the hopper? Yes, it does. Hopper goes in furnace. Cool. So what machines do we need? Okay. We need a packer, an unpacker, a distiller, a chemical. I can't really read that, but it's a chemical something. Chemical replicator. Maybe. No. A chemical reactor. Yeah, that's it. An electrolyzer. A centrifuge. Oh no, that's right. Is it? Yeah, that's right. Packer, unpacker, macerator, distillery. That's the input. Reactor, electrolyzer, centrifuge. Compressor. Bending machine. Mixer, which I might already have. Cutting machine. Wire mill. Macerator. We're almost done, I swear. Polarizer. Assembler. And an alloy smelter. You're building your doohickey, it's fine. We've got all the time in the world. That's true, I guess. I do still have to power the entire thing and figure out how to increment. This is still going to take a little while, unfortunately. But this part should be somewhat easy. Get all of these as outputs. And then connect them back to the beginning of everything. What do you mean? What? Why are you doing that? Oh, you're a distillery. Oh. Hmm. Okay. I didn't consider fluid. Everything that can be connected to something? Nope, not yet. Fuck! Okay. Everything's got to connect together into one single pipe network with a single output. With a single output. That's connected. That's connected. These are connected. Okay, cool. And the single output gotta go there. So it feeds back. Now, how do I increment it? How do I make it so I can put multiple commands in a row and then have it switch between them? I could probably make these pipes less of a shit show, but it's fine. Isn't there... Cardboard redstone Nixie tubes will display the signal strength. Just signal strength? That's cool, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Could be useful if we weren't doing something completely different. Or if we weren't doing this in a completely different way. I mean... Oh, he's cute. Okay. Alright, so we can have this to determine if something made it to its destination, right? Well, we could just use... No, maybe we can't use regular observers for that, but... Yeah, actually, I don't think we could. Oh, split screen mod view Twitch with video off on bottom part. And Firefox with stream on top. Because it just works. And Twitch Mobile just started to work just to spite me, sure. Alright, so these are just support blocks. We can get rid of them. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. That's how that works. Alright, it's a little bit fucked, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah, whatever works, right? Okay, so now that these would all be wired together, have some sort of system to count the amount of pulses we have. Probably gonna need some kind of repeater. system here. Definitely will, actually. Kind of... separate system for that, definitely. Also... Wait, are these all connected to something? I needed 17, including... output. Wait, no, that might work out, actually, because we don't need the distillery. We'll get rid of... Excuse me, excuse me. We'll move the furnace. Actually, no, you need to go directly... Can't go back into the system. You need to go directly to this chest. Wait, no, why the fuck are you doing that? There we go. I still need some way to increment the steps. I don't know how to do that. Pulse... Oh, wait, you know what? What we could do... We could have all of this connect to a redstone link. And then an AND gate. So this goes, okay, move on. Wait. No, because then I need to differentiate. Like a second step from a third step and third from fourth. How have I been doing this for an hour already? Comrade is Bob the Builder. Not plural. Okay, maybe have some way. Move this off here. So if this was already triggered, unblock a path that goes here. If this has been triggered, unblock the path that goes here. And then if that's been triggered, you get the idea. Right? Now, there is an absurdly fucking janky way to do this back when I first started making, like, adventure maps. Because remember when adventure maps used to be a thing? Or what I would do... We can start off with this one, because it's not going to be blocked at all. What we can do... is we have a dip like that. And then we use a piston. to make this path physically blocked off. When the piston is down, no signal gets through here. When a signal is up, it does. Right? Making sure nothing changed that, nothing changed that. So we could do it that way. But there's probably a better way to do it. Like, this is certainly an option, though. Oh, wait. Holy shit. Do we have copper bulbs? Oh, we do! Fuck yeah! Alright. So this makes any pulse that goes into it a toggle pulse, right? So that... and then that immediately goes up into the bulb. Right. Right. Now we use a comparator. In theory, I think I just placed everything wrong. That's not... Yeah, keep that moving. Side. And then we could do a torch tunnel, or like a torch tower. No, it couldn't. No, not without a direct pulse into this block. So like that. Yeah, that works. A comparator. That hopefully doesn't do that. Okay, that should work. So if we have a button, which is a much more accurate pulse, what we're actually going to be dealing with, one button push opens, one closes. Well, I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, so this is going to open and close regardless of what step we're on. So I need to figure out how to use a positive pulse from up here to block off ever, like, like making it open again. Or sorry, a negative pulse. Negative signal where this is up. And it might be a better idea to put the link here. No, maybe not. What? Oh yeah, because you're under that torch. Okay, so when this is like that... Well, that's not correct at all, is it? There we go. This should be like that. Okay. Fuck. God damn it. Alright, that's easy. That's an easy fix. I'm glad that you blinked because sometimes you just freeze, go silent, and read something, and I'm not sure if I'm still watching a video or it's just a still image. Yeah, I do that sometimes, don't I? I'm sorry. In this case, I'm usually thinking. I'm trying to do this without any tutorials. Well, aside from, like, you know, pondering, create things. But you could see when I'm doing that. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing it wrong then. Alright. So now I need to figure out a way to make this stay closed until I say otherwise. Right? Now create has a pulse extender. I saw this earlier. I think that's actually this thing right here. Pulse extender. Lengthen a signal passing through. Activate for a short delay. Yes. And cooldown for the configured duration. During the value panel, discharge time can be configured. Configured duration can range for up to an hour. What's this thing? I remember this being useful. Redstone controllable levers. Signals at the back will toggle its state. on and back off. Oh, okay, so it's a copper bulb. I love my apartment at GM Big City. Hell yeah. Display link. No. Display board. Factory gauge. On analog lever placard. Frame your items in brass. No. Now, pulls for Peter, I'm pretty sure just... Yeah. I'm sure that's useful for something, but not this. Got everything: bed, desk, chair, explosive barrel, soup charger, first aid station, infinite crate, and a nice shelf. Okay. Oh, wait a fucking second. I could just use this. Probably. Oh, yeah, because I need a, comparator. Yeah, that just shut everything off. Okay. Yeah! Okay! We have just a code MTL in this great MTL world. Okay, so if I have a separate pulse here... If I have a separate pulse here... Shit. Hmm. I see. What? Oh, okay. Would anything in particular change? Huh. Fuck! Oh, wait. Okay, I see. Alright. So there's a couple ways in which I have fucked myself here. I cut that. Still no. Because this is its own closed loop, so if I cut that off, then I can turn it off. So I have to cut two separate loops in order to turn off the copper bulb. Could I then release it? No. Fuck! Okay. Try not to destroy anything right now. So what I'm trying to do, when one pulse comes in, it goes to that. When the next pulse comes in, this becomes blocked off, that opens and then gets a signal. Okay, wait, what I could do, we reevaluate the process a little bit. One pulse comes in, blocks this off, opens this. Second pulse comes in, that gets a signal, closes itself off, opens number 3. So the closing and opening happens after the signal opposed to before the second signal. But now how would I do that? Link. That comes around. Into a repeater loop, maybe. With a similar dip. This dog is building the large Hadron Collider. Okay, now I need some way to break this. I hear that as Large Hadron Collider music. Well, instead of a repeater clock, we can do a copper bulb, like before. Into a comparator. Okay, that loop is now good, 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 very good, very good. Okay, 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 okay. I don't know why this took me this long, but okay. So, we have a self-closing circuit. This is now inaccessible as well as this, which is wonderful. Absolutely phenomenal. Because now, what we want... Well, that's placed completely wrong. There's a reason you're a master computer operator, and I'm not. I don't understand a lick of this. Well, there's where you're wrong. I am a student on my way to becoming a master computer operator. I barely know what I'm doing. Alright, first off, I want to activate that. Now. Jack computer operator then, because the master and none. At least you know Jack, I don't even know diddly. Okay. Alright. Words are funny, real. Okay, look. That doesn't work, does it? No. This should work. Indeed. So now, inverted signal there. Which affects fuck all. Wonderful. Wonderful. This goes down here. Redstone link. Now we do something very similar to last time. Copper bulb into a comparator. Which blocks you off permanently. Which blocks you off permanently. Okay. Of course, buttons reset you. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Well, that's not exactly supposed to happen. Alright, so this is the correct state. Maybe this is the correct state, actually. Why are you doing that? Because of the double pulse here. Okay. Hmm. Well, no. Okay, you're supposed to be locked. I see. Okay. Easy. Never mind. Ignore my stupid ass. I think we might actually have to bring all of this shit over a block. Oh, fuck. You know, headlamps are attached to a strap, right? Yeah. Okay, so first off, pulse comes through here. And then right about here on a... Oh, wait, no. If that works, then that works. On a timed pulse. You get that, and then it opens. As long as that little fucker right there gets no signal whatsoever, as long as this is still the first pulse, we're golden. Cool. So I basically got one attached to my backpack's front left strap. Okay. Pretty good idea. Okay, now as a pulse comes in, that's going to get that one. Give it an extra block clearance so we can turn here. That's a neat trick I've seen no one else ever do. You know, I was expecting a butt, but yeah, that's a very good idea. Everything? Yep. Alright, cool. That work? Awesome. Okay, first pulse, second pulse. We'll add a note block to second pulse so we can make absolutely sure that everything is working as planned. Cool. First pulse, second. cool. Awesome. Hell yeah, we're doing it. Okay. I don't know why I bothered using colored wool for, you know, this when I'm just using red. You know, the entire idea behind that was, oh, I can see what everything leads to with different colors, but no, everything's red now. Excuse me. Alright, well now you need to come back around, close your own piston, and open another one. Years and years ago, there was a Minecraft clone on the Play Store. Didn't have survival, just a very basic creative. And this game you fell into the void, you spawned on the top of the world. So one time built a nether diorama up there, an overworld one on the surface, and connected them with a faux portal leading into the void. That's awesome. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I'll just barely, that should work. So now pulse number 3. Wonderful. Oh, okay. I'm seeing a slight problem. Oh, you fucking ass. What do you mean? Why is that doing that? Actually, wait, isn't that supposed to happen? Kind of. Okay, so that's second pulse output that goes into you. Okay. First pulse. How did I do this before? Okay. Okay, this is getting a little much. This feeds back into its own piston and into a redstone torch that closes the next. Opens the next. Well, that almost works, but unfortunately we can't have it collide with this, with its output signal. I always figured I could just do that. Uh-oh. Fuck you! What do you mean? What happened? Dude, I forgot I could do that. Oh my god. It's been so long since I burned out a redstone torch. Hey, you fucking dick. There. Fucking happy now? Okay, first pulse. Second pulse. Third pulse. All right. I would say we're about halfway there. Yeah. Okay, writing this down so I don't keep forgetting it. Where's my pen? There's my pen. Each output to its own piston and redstone torch. Deactivate. Open X. Okay. Feeds into its own piston. And a redstone torch. Open the next. Alright, several main lines are fine, but as long as they converge up here, that's all that matters. Up here, and we'll say, like, along into this corner. Most likely down this way as well, probably. Okay, so fourth pulse. Why is it fucking doing that? What? What the fuck? Okay, so it goes in here. Oh, does that torch maybe have something to do with it? Fuck. Can you stop fucking yourself over like that, please? the hell are you doing? What could your fucking problem possibly be? You are a button going into a lever. You're going into a piston. You stop closing your own fucking mouth. And that's what I told you to do. Fucking stop. Okay. I disconnect the button from the piston, and it gets disconnected. Good. I connect it to the piston, it freaks the fuck out for no apparent reason. What the fuck? Is it stupid? Am I stupid? Somebody's gotta be stupid here. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's me. Stop. Yeah. Oh, wait, okay, okay. Okay, well I did still do this wrong. There's no reason why it should be acting like this, specifically. But to be fair, I did set this up incorrectly. To be fair. There we go. Reconnect you. The rest of the grid, treat you like a fucking adult, I guess. First pulse. Excuse me, motherfucker? How am I supposed to even begin to unpack what the fuck just happened? Wait, okay. Okay, it's interesting that this happens now. Yeah, but a little bit of signal goes in here when it's not supposed to. I don't know how much that's gonna... I don't know how much good that's gonna do, but that's all I can really... I could try that, I guess. First pulse. No, that makes the problem worse. Okay. There needs to be more of a delay to the piston. Okay, pulse number 1. Pulse number 2. Fuck. That's okay. Same problem. But I clearly do not have... the required architecture to fix the problem. There. Pulse number 1. Pulse number 2. Pulse number 3. Same problem. Pulse number 1. Pulse number 2. 3. 4. There we go. All right. You know what? I'm sorry to have multiple fully creative streams in a row, but I think this is about as much of this as I'm willing to handle for 1 week. Or 1 sitting, at least. I don't know, maybe I'll work on it a bit on my own. But I'm calling it a night. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, usually stream on the days on screen, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow for more if you haven't already. Join us Friday, or we'll be speedrunning. I've got a Discord, a VOD channel as well, an exclamation point command list, or description of the VOD if you're watching that. And bye!